Hello, here's a quick demo of the Gerent Recruitment and Admissions Agentforce agent. So what you're looking at here is just a fictitious university, Evergreen University's recruitment and admissions site. So right here on the bottom right, we have an Agentforce agent deployed, and I just put a pre-chat form here where you can collect, name and email. You could collect other information here. You don't necessarily need to have a pre-chat form, but just wanted to do this so that we can create a lead in the background. So essentially every time this conversation starts, whenever somebody chats with the agent, a lead is created in the background, and I'll show that in a second. But what I do want to show here, beyond just the actual agent demo, is how we can take insights from the conversation and support your internal recruitment and admissions team and how they can best support potentially interested students here. So I'll go ahead and start asking questions. So this agent's been set up to, as you can see in the little welcome message here, it can track the application status, so it can look up existing application records in Salesforce, explain the admissions process, answer questions about any program, scholarship, housing, and more. So let's go ahead and just ask it some questions here. Can you explain the admissions process? And it should just take a second. So you can see here just some details pulling it again. This is just from an uploaded knowledge base. So we've uploaded several articles for Evergreen through Data Cloud, and the agent has access to those. Let me go ahead and ask some other questions. I'm interested in the engineering program, but I'm not sure I can afford tuition. And again, we'll see what the agent responds with. Can go ahead, and it's pulling from multiple articles here, giving me information about the engineering program, who I can contact there for more information if I wanted to, and then information on financial aid and scholarships as well, and who I can reach out to there as well. So, I can go ahead and keep asking it questions, but I'm just going to stop here and show you, like I said, a lead is always created when you chat with the recruitment and admissions agent. So if we go ahead here and look at our just a list view here of leads, we should see that our Michael Jordan lead got created there from our conversation. So we can see here on the lead page, this recruitment and admissions insight field gets automatically populated just with some context from the conversation. So of course, you can track the conversation in Salesforce and read all of that, but just sort of by default here, if recruitment and admissions advisors coming to this lead page, they can see very quickly the user is interested in the engineering program, has concerns about affording tuition, seeking detailed information on financial aid options and scholarships, and et cetera. So that's the agent side. One other piece I just want to show here is also what we can do with Data Cloud. So in this environment, I have all of this scholarship data uploaded as, I have a couple hundred records of different scholarships and, their amount, the field of study, level of study, residency, and so on. And I also have this Gen AI field here that I can generate scholarship recommendations. And all it's really doing is just taking the insight from the conversation. So their interest in engineering, the fact that they're looking for assistance in financial aid. And I'll just go ahead and I can generate that here. This can be auto-generated in the background, but here's just sort of human in the loop so you can validate the answer. And again, this is pulling through Data Cloud, searching through all of that scholarship data, so the hundreds and hundreds of records, to give multiple recommendations around the different scholarships and why they're relevant. So these are all engineering specific scholarships, and then a little bit of sort of an overall insight there. And I can just go ahead and use this as is. I can edit this, but I'm just going to go ahead and save it. And then right away with just 2 clicks, you have sort of insight into potential scholarships and the actual conversation that occurred with the agent. So this was just a brief demo. Gonna record a follow-up with sort of more detail on how this was set up, but hope this is helpful. Thank you.